David Fagan, and I'm here and back with Mr. Mike Warren, and we're talking business, we're talking real estate, we're just talking how to make money. Mike, a lot of people come to hear you speak, they read your books, and I think it comes down to being more successful and making more money. Is that kind of it in a nutshell here?
Well, I mean, money is not always the end game, right? But money sure as heck, helps you keep score and allows you to play the game that you want, so you can do the things you want to do with the people you want to do it in the time frame that you want to do it. But money is no longer the issue for you. So learning how to make money in this society today is very, very important. And yeah, that's exactly what I teach them how to do, is make a lot of it very quickly.
And people out there in the world kick around this term almost like entrepreneur.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you? How do we define what you do?
Actually, that's a great question, and I'm a serial entrepreneur, meaning that I love to start one business after the other, after the other, after the other. And it's not just a business that just makes a little money or that's a hobby. I like to create 7-figure businesses.
Okay.
And I can start them from scratch and grow them, or I can buy them and turn them. I mean, there's so many different ways. And I mean, America is a land of opportunity.
Sure.
And you know what? We have so much opportunity right now that you can do this. So as an entrepreneur, it just means that I look for opportunity. And where there's opportunity, there's profit.
Absolutely.
And that's what I do.
Great. So can you give us some examples of some of the things that have been more successful for you over these last couple of years?
Last couple of years, actually, I love real estate. So I invest in real estate in a way that most people don't. Most people go out and either buy a house or a commercial building or something like that. I actually invest in the paper or the debts that are attached to that property. I make money from the debts, while you may go out and let's say you may buy a house. I'll buy the debt on the property and you end up paying me. And a lot of times I will actually make more money on the debt on the property than you will from buying the house directly. So, I'm kind of a contrarian entrepreneur.
Sure.
I go where everybody else is not.
Sure. Well, it's interesting. I think that's going to give people a lot of reason to find out more about just how you do that. But let me ask you something that I didn't prep you for at all. This is going to be clear out of the blue here, but I think people would really like to get an example of a real case study. You can, change the names to protect the innocent here, but give us a real example of somebody that you've helped recently make money or develop their business or increase their profits.
Okay. Let me take you to a different realm. Let's back out of real estate and go into another thing that I like to do is I like to buy and sell businesses.
Okay.
So here's an example of a company that we actually found. It was an e-commerce site.
Sure.
So everything was online. And they needed to grow their business. Well, we went in using some very good, and just like you teach sometimes as well, marketing strategies to help them grow their business. But I was able to actually go in and acquire majority ownership in that business with no money down, grew the business. So we went from a $3 million business to a $12 million business. We did that in 3 years and then sold it.
Wow.
And so we helped them make a whole lot of money.
Right. Right. Okay, so if you're looking for some new ways to make money, some legitimate ways to make money, and you want all the details, you want all the proof, then Mike Warren is the guy to do it. Mike is the author of many books, including the upcoming Gorilla Credit book. So fill in your information and get everything you ever wanted to know about making more money in any economy.